Well, hello there, Sean the Extra Guy here. Bloody hell, I was coughing before. It seems that cough has lingered for a month and a half now. Actually, almost 2 months at this point. Yeah. It looks like I'm not shaking that cough. It just comes and goes at the most random of times. Anyway. So, we're going to be playing Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. This is a GameCube game that I've been wanting to play for quite a long time now. It's a game that a lot of people... It's got a bit of a... I guess a cult following, but yeah, like, it's very interesting how much praise it has, and the fact that it is an exclusive, GameCube game. So it's completely like out of left field for for Nintendo. Fucking hell! Seems I'm just congested today. All right. Let's do this, eh? Stop beating around a bush. I'm a little bit late because I was trying to figure out why the GameCube controller wasn't working. And it was just a simple little thing. Just plug it, just unplug it and plug it back in.
Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there.
The fuck just happened to my screen?
Fearing, doubting.
Come on.
Nintendo.
Also, let me just do this. Because it actually has...
Come to understand.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it has widescreen support. I'll have to check that. All right. Yeah, okay. Yes, I would like to create one. Hang on a second. 16 by 9, standard. I don't know why it's still... But maybe you have to set it in, I will see in a second if I have to exit full screen and fix widescreen. I think it should be fine. We'll see in a second if it loads up in widescreen.
Bone, bound together with the oddest magical incantation. This wretched book is where it all began so long ago. Before time, before humanity. I am Dr. Edward Roivas. I am a clinical psychologist. I am also dead. This is not my story, nor even the story of the Roivas family. It is the story of humanity. Like it or not, believe it or not, as you will. Your perceptions will not change reality, but simply color it.
What the fuck?
Humanity has been on the edge of extinction
Why
for 2 millennia.
That was weird.
Ignorant of so much, and dependent
I did
on
not
so
press
few.
play on anything.
The Guardians grow restless.
That was really fucking weird. What the
Their time once again near.
Just VLC,
Whether by
just
fate or misfortune,
decide
my
to
family
play.
has crossed their path, and they didn't take kindly to it. Their attention turns to my granddaughter, for she is the last of my line,
Okay.
and the last hope for humanity.
I'm going to guess I need to actually... Yeah, it looks like it. Hang on a second. No, I don't want to stop the current emulation. Can I pause, please? Pause! Oh my god, really? I can't pause? Fine, I'll pause the emulation. Actual. Right, so, let me just get this sorted first. Right. Force 4x3. I think it should be auto. No, that might not be it. I might have to go force 16x9. I might have to just like restart the game for it to take effect. Right, force 16x9. Oh, there we go. I don't know the controls.
Remember me, Alex.
I probably, maybe should, look at the controls, but, you know, we'll just go by the skin of our pants, the skin of our, the seat of our pants.
Miss Alexandra Roivas?
The skin of our
yeah,
pants.
who's this?
This is Inspector LeGrasse of the Rhode Island Police.
The seat of our
I'm
pants.
sorry to disturb you, but There's been an accident with your grandfather.
I'll be on the next flight out.
It's Jennifer Hale.
Ah, Miss Roivas. I'm pleased to meet you. I trust you had a pleasant trip?
Yes, I suppose so, considering.
Yes, my condolences. This is most unpleasant. It's a shame we couldn't meet under brighter circumstances.
Yes, it is. Can we get this over with, please?
Of course. This way. But I must warn you, it's not a pleasant sight. I'm afraid there's not much to see. Miss Roivas, is that your grandfather, Edward?
Yes, it's him. He's wearing our family ring. I don't understand. Why are you showing me this? Can't you check dental records or something? What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. It's my job, lady. You're the only living relative, and no, we can't check dental records. There's no head. None of this makes sense. There's no sign of intrusion, and there was certainly a lot of force used here. I have never seen anything like this in my 20 years on the force. We have no evidence except for the body, and what's left doesn't say much. We don't have a single clue.
Well, you better find out who did this. I'm not leaving Rhode Island until you do. There must be some clue in this old mansion revealing what happened. I want answers.
So do I. I wish I had some.
Two weeks later. Shocked by her grandfather's mysterious death and frustrated at the incompetence of the local police, Alex vows to uncover the truth. She decides to search the mansion, the place where Edward conducted his research. If there was a tie to his past and possibly a tie to his murderer, it would be here. Okay, so it's a... It's not quite Resident Evil, tank controls, but it does give me Resident Evil vibes. So A is attack. This function allows the manipulation of inventory items in the current room. This function allows the character to ready a weapon. This function allows the examination of objects within the inventory. Alright. Pushing back and forth between sections with the interface. Also, there is a sanity mechanic in this game. For those unaware. I've seen it. And I haven't, played that. That's a butt. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted by a butt. I'm easily distracted by butts. Yeah, so there's a sanity mechanic, and already first off, the sanity mechanic for me is just seeing the butt. Even though it's kind of grotesque, the art piece, but, there's a butt there. God, I'm an idiot. So, yeah, sanity mechanic is going to affect us during game. I don't know too much about it. I'm somewhat going into this game blind, having some amount of knowledge of the game, but not a hell of a lot. So, yeah. This is a blind playthrough. Examine. Detail. Beautiful carriage clock. I think that's part of the deciding mechanic, is the whispering. It could be. Or she has schizophrenia. The hands appear to be stuck, yet the clock continues to tick, with the time permanently set to 3:33. There is a key in the back of the clock, presumably for winding it. Should Alex look at the key? Yes. Alex picks up the desk clock and pulls the key from it. However, there is something odd about the key. It isn't for winding it at all. It looks like a dresser key. Huh. I wonder how you see your sanity meter. Maybe you don't. Portraits of the ancestral Roivus line the foyer walls. Their faces reveal a dark, brooding edge. There is something about each one that gives the viewer an unsettling feeling. Door is locked. Okay. Nothing over here. No. Is there a run button? There's a ready button. Ah. Okay. The left trigger is run. I need to get the soundtrack for this. This is perfect for Halloween music. A wooden plaque is fastened to the door, taking the place of a lock. A coloured sigil is carved into the wood above a wide slot. The slot is just wide enough to insert a narrow blade. It looks like a dick. A square dick. Okay, that leads back here. So that's the kitchen. Is that a button? A grand piano stands here, waiting the hands of a decent musician. Or magician, you know, doesn't mean you don't know how to play a piano, I guess. Unfortunately, Edward never really lived up to that description, and as such, the piano fell into disuse. The illustration features a collection of strange line designs led to each other in a cyclical manner. Cyclical manner. There we go. There appears to be some significance to it, but it isn't particularly evident. Oops. Okay, so far I haven't really found much. Found a dresser key, but that's it. Looks like there's a crank socket is mounted in the telescope and appears to be linked to a mirror supported by a brass pedestal. A curious contraption to be sure. What purpose can it possibly serve? Should Alex adjust the mirror? I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. A globe cradled in a wooden frame, its glossy surface is painted with the likeness of an ancient map. A lens is situated in the northern hemisphere above a label that reads, "There be dragons here." Thank you for the hydrate, Barney. Hope you're all snugly and comfortable. Have my drink of water. Yeah, there's something that, like, I don't know what the hell this puzzle is all about, but I might need something. Because there is a hole. There's a hole there for, like, another crank. So I'm wondering if that has anything to do with it. Obviously an antique, the telescope stands testament to Edward's eclectic taste. Sorry. Its lensed eye stares emptily at the ceiling as if awaiting future use. Eclectic. Such a funny word, eclectic. Alright. Yeah. I think I'm missing something. And it's most likely a crank. I don't think you can remove the cranks. There's no button I can press for it, so... I guess we'll return to here. The books in this corner seem to focus on the supernatural. The writings of Poe, Lovecraft, the poetry of Blake, the art of Bosch, everything with a tie to ethereal horror or fantasy is all here. A reference library to the arcane. Was this Alex's grandfather's secret hobby? No, that's fine. I mean, hey, you know, I still appreciate lurking. And, you know, falling asleep is, but what the hell is that? What is this sneaking animation? Looks like she's, you know, trying to hold one in. But yeah, I don't mind if people fall asleep to my voice. I mean, it just means I guess, you know, I have got a calming voice. It's a compliment, if anything. Okay. I thought there might have been something I could read there. Detail. This looming grandfather clock seems to stand ominously in the corner, gazing on this empty room with an almost patriarchal air. Use left and right to adjust the clock hands. Should Alex adjust the clock hands? I mean, it's probably a puzzle, but let's see what happens. Also, here's a bit of trivia about clocks that I learned from my dad. Most clocks never wind them backwards because that actually wears out the gears more. Always wind them forward. Some clocks can be fine with that, but most clocks, yeah, you have to wind them forward so that you can preserve the integrity of the gears. The little mechanisms inside the clock. You used to be able to fix clocks too. Alright, I think I have to get like a hint for that somewhere. I mean, there was that clock in the... There was the clock in the foyer. Again, I don't know if this, like, if the, I don't know if the whispers are the sanity mechanic. They might not be. So that butt is just there. I'm gonna notice it every time. So we got a dresser key and a second floor key. Oh, there was that door. Second floor door. I keep wanting to press A, but A is attack. Just go in here. No, door's locked. Okay. So we have to go up to the second floor. I probably should have checked my inventory. The key comes apart in the lock. The key to the second floor is broken. Perhaps there is a way of repairing it. Ah, okay. Well, there goes one thing. So, let's see. So... It's looking about like 3:30. I think that's what it's... I think the small hand is on the 3. Looks like it. I found it kind of depressing that there's, a lot of younger people, as in, 25 and younger, that don't know how to read analog clocks. And also don't know how to read Roman numerals. Alright, so... Let's go to the 3. Unless the hour is on the 6. I mean, I guess it was 3:33. And then Whispers decided to tell me it was 3:33. A large leather-bound antique book rests upon the cluttered desk. Should Alex read the book? I mean, she has to. We have to progress the plot.
I had no knowledge of what was to come, nor did I care. How the knowledge changed me, it will also change you. As you read this, you will come to learn fear as I have. You too will come to understand, or you will perish. To think that once I could not see beyond the veil of our reality, to see those who dwell behind. My life now has purpose, for I have learned the frailty of flesh and bone. I was once a fool. Where is Quies Candamest? Where is Conservondine?
Facusatis aquae sumat, et animus eorum conferma. Pugna huis, dia sit modo prima multarum, si inceptum conficiamus.
Quam primum, Centurio Augustus.
Volo res
I would like to
militar-
compliment you once more on your battle tactics. Our enemies did not have a chance.
And then it changed to English.
Do you believe that it really exists, Centurion?
I do not doubt our Emperor's beliefs, or his orders. But if we are to retrieve the artifact, then we must be strong and patient.
Went from Latin to English, which was very interesting. Okay. So we got a sword. And it leads into the dark heart of the labyrinth. Danger lurks beneath, yet Pius's courageous resolve does not buckle, should Pius climb down the ladder. Uh-oh. I see. Finish him. So yeah, there's a targeting system. You target like limbs and the head. A strange granite block lies on the floor. Pick up. Yep. Yep, got that granite block. I mean, when you're an armored Roman soldier, or centurion actually, because that's what he is. Yeah, you'd kind of be a little bit unstoppable. At least, you know. The enemy can attack you if it is disabled. Another granite block. Oh shit. Whoops. And just that little, like, spark. It was a little bit startling. And there's a door there. Okay. Very simple combat, but I imagine it'll probably get harder. I mean, we're just versing, like, zombies at the moment. Or, you know, reanimated corpses. You know, I guess zombies, but, you know, these are, like, skinny-ass skeleton flesh dudes. Right, okay. Wait, did I not look as to what one I was putting in? Oh, that's why. Yeah. I wasn't looking. It's red, not fucking... There we go. And got the other one there. Okay. Pius, you must prove your worth by destroying this statue. Pressing R will enable Pius to select which target to attack. Releasing R slightly, then pressing it again will cycle between multiple targets. Pius can attack specific body parts while locked into an enemy. Okay, yeah. A statue of himself. Shit. Okay. Why is there an arm just hanging there? What the fuck? A button attached to a small pylon softly illuminates the room. Bizarre energy seems to radiate from it. Yes, sure, push the button. Strange sculpture resembles a red-clawed worm, mysteriously floats above the pedestal. Oh, I guess I made a choice. I didn't know I was going to be making a choice.
Eons have passed since then, and I have learned much. Chatturga's power filled me, invigorating my dead body. With a touch, I could level buildings, rend the ground asunder, and channel power such as mortal men could only dream. Face me, and you shall surely perish.
Alex has acquired the Tome of Eternal Darkness. Strangely, with the Tome of Eternal Darkness in her possession, Alex can read the page. It is a chapter page from the tome itself. Should Alex? Yeah, sure. The Binding of the Corpse God. Right. This appears to be a page from the Tome of Eternal Darkness. It is titled The Binding of the Corpse God. Use this item to read the chapter. Should I read it? Yeah, sure.
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor am I sure of its end. So perhaps here is the best place to start. I am reminded of ideas I first encountered in Sir James George Fraser's book, The Golden Bough, a study in magic and religion. We are overwhelmed by a very human need to weave a web of meaning where there may be none. Since time immemorial, ancient peoples have dressed up their lack of knowledge as gods and demons. I have discovered that sometimes the fates of gods and mortals intertwine, and legends are born.
Thy time is done, great ancient. Forever in shadow will you be master of chaos, and to fade to nothing in obscurity will be thy fate. My master has planned many millennia for this day. It is the true chaos of all things that you now must be entombed amongst the beings of flesh and bone.
You have a great monument here, Mantarok. It is a pity that no one will ever recognize it as yours. May the darkness claim thee, crawling chaos and damned beast. No longer will thy reign be kept over the ancients you have kept imprisoned. Thou hast seen the last of this world.
Not even these mythical fables can keep me amused. There has to be something to do around here. I only wish something that fantastic and of higher purpose could happen to me.
Be careful what you wish for. A triangular design is carved into the floor. The etched grooves are filled with colored sand. These symbols appear to be related to each other, with one having precedence over another. That face looks a little bit odd. A statue of a goddess delicately sculpted from sandstone casts an alert eye over everyone who enters the temple. There's a strange necklace about its neck. Should Elia take the necklace from the statue? Looks like I'm gonna be killing those guys again. I could probably utilize those to my advantage if these guys get up, which they probably will. Uh-oh. When located by creatures, a sanity loss occurs, causing a decrease in the level of the sanity meter and the character to pulse green. Beware, sanity losses Sanity loss affects perception and eventually health. Okay, so that's the sanity meter. This meter represents a character's sanity. Every time she meets a monster, her sanity will get lower. The lower the sanity meter gets, the more the character will hallucinate. Recovers. Okay, performing a finishing move on a creature recovers sanity. That's good. Bronze necklace. It's atop an ancient clay urn. The design on the wall appears to depict a time of the day. Perhaps the candles do too. Right, okay. Right. Gravity on the floor is a striking design featuring a brightly burning sun. Okay, pretty... Again, very simple combat system. Oh, hang on. I didn't check that other room. Oh no. Okay. Oh, shit. I'm gonna avoid those, quite easy to avoid the detail. Okay. A small pedestal covered with decorative etchings stands before the wall. The blowgun upon it must have some special significance for it to be the focal point of this display. Yeah, sure, we'll take the blowgun. No.
A secret passage in the temple.
Oh shit. Hey, come here. Come on. Oh shit. The guard is grateful for Elia saving his life. In return, he offers his services. If Elia brings him a weapon that has been broken, he will repair it as a gesture of thanks. Huh. Yes. Thank you. I guess it poisons them, so it gives them like a, you know, it gives them a health tick damage, and then, you know, finishing them off with the sword, I guess. There's a hole in the device as though something can be inserted. Perhaps a key or a lever, not leather. This mural depicts a skeletal demon befriending the ancient Khmer people by denouncing one of their fertility gods. That was really close. It depicts one of the ancient Khmer deities being tortured and killed by a skeletal demon. I mean, if your deity looks like this, you should probably be really concerned. If your deity looks like the bastard child of Cthulhu, yeah, I think you have some problems on your hands.
Stop. Don't go near it.
But you went near it.
So, you are reduced to feeding on flesh and bone, Mantarok. How the mighty have fallen. You will surely fester for millennia to come. A slow and torturous fate for thee. You had best leave, young fool, or you will find yourself as food for the dead god.
You are one of the chosen many. Flesh and blood. It is now your destiny to fight the eternal darkness. I give you a gift in return for an obligation. The gift is your life, sweet dancer. The obligation is this. You hold one of Mantarok's hearts. The essence of a corpse god. The summit is a source of great power. From those people, you must defend it, lest they use it to destroy what little brightness your world has left in it. Guard it well.
Statue of a human female bears witness to the monstrosity that fills the room. The porous stone of its body is covered with the effluvial grime that Mantarok has secreted over the years. Same one. A door of formidable size seals the vault. A stylized design resembling the creature that dwells within the room is carved into the stone. A metal staff is held by the arms of the statue. Okay. Get out of the fuck. It's a little hard to it is kind of funny to watch them just attack each other. I am curious to see how the sanity meter is going to affect us. Oh, shit. Yep. Oh, fuck. Hang on. Having a little trouble there? Oh shit. Hang on. This, So, it's a little bit crowded there at the moment. want that in there? I most certainly do. Ugh, I gotta fucking walk all the way back. Ow. There's always something about that stock sound that just, I don't know, it's... I think because it was used in so many games I've played in the past, that it feels nostalgic. Like, I know, just off the top of my head, Morrowind. And there's many other games like it that have that stock opening old book sound effect or opening a scroll sound effect.
Fool! You should have run. Instead, you will die. Where is the essence of Mantarok? Where is it? I will not ask again, child. Very well, then. You will succumb to the horrors of oblivion.
Small shrine of candles. Their placement appears to be very deliberate, corresponding to the etchings on the table and an illustration upon the wall. Some of the candles have been lit. With the correct sequence of candles being lit, a hidden panel opens. There is a message tube inside. An ancient Roman weapon, a gladius, is on display above the fireplace mantle, another token of eclectic junk. But I shall pick it up. Alex has acquired a gladius. This is a bizarre drawing of a Cyclopean city. Its immense architecture bathed in an unnatural fog. The detail is incredible. As Alex studies it, she can almost imagine the city's inhabitants. A painting of a jungle-shrouded building. It seems to be a temple in Asia, perhaps from Thailand or Cambodia. This looks like some kind of mask. The face is serene and composure, with a faint hint of a smile, tugging at the corners of the mouth and eyes closed in deep meditation. This Gothic cathedral is silhouetted against a stark light. The image is vicious and devoid of subtlety. Every brushstroke echoes the spikes of the architecture. imbuing a violent feeling, as though the building itself is a harsh imposition on reality. A grim picture indeed. Okay. Yep, antique message tube, the kind used to transport sealed messages, scrolls. Sealed message scrolls. There we go. It appears to be unopened. There might be something inside. Yep, open it. Another chapter page. Okay. Suspicious of conspiracy.
Your presence is long missed, my liege. I feel that my power is weakening from your absence.
Yes. Your power flows from me. Without me, you are nothing.
My meditations reveal a flaw in our plan.
There is no flaw. Mantarok and the others move too slowly to counter our preparations. Once Mantarok is bound, its death will be prolonged for 1,000 years. Its fate will assure that the balance of power over the opposing ancients will remain in our favor. And with the Keeper nullified, my power grows stronger still.
And what of its essence?
Mantarok has employed others to defend it. It is of no matter, for the power I will wield upon my return will crush all that oppose me. Enough of this. What of this Charlemagne the Frank? Is he still a concern?
His undoing has been planned in intricate detail. Those most loyal to him will be instrumental in his death. Nothing short of a miracle will keep him alive. And there hasn't been one of those for a long time.
After the chapter page is removed, the message tube is no longer needed. Alex discards it. How do we... yeah. Alex Roivas, 2000 AD. Better have this sword ready just in case there's fucking, you know, demons that decide they want to fuck with me, you know? Zombies, actually. So I have a dresser key. Examine, hang on. In the warm glow of candlelight, the Roivas family tree hangs from the wall. Shadows flitter across its surface, obscuring the detail of one. If one looks closely, the family secrets are revealed. There's someone hanging on the tree. Okay. Not sure about that room. Can I go outside? Okay. Alex places the blade in the slot, but feels it pushed back, as if the magic of the blade does not fit the block. Okay. It's going to be one of those games where I walk around for hours trying to find where to go. So already her sanity is a little low. So that might explain the whispers. Like, we haven't even fought any monsters as her. I wonder if this is the... No. Anyway, Edward Royver's study is filled with arcane knickknacks, mementos of yesteryear and other cultures. The odor of ancient texts is faintly noticeable under the peppering of dust that covers every surface, except one. The desk had been the center of activity, and not a mote of dust is on it. Here, Alex's grandfather had worked perhaps even hours before the end. Shit.
From my research, it is apparent that the endeavors of mankind are mere puppetry at the hands of the ancients. Whenever a king vows reform, the ancients move quickly to stifle it. Under the auspices of Emperor Charlemagne the Frank, the new Holy Roman Empire was at the height of its power.
Hanc mit ad dominum et imperatorum nostrum, carolum magnum francum.
Deliver this to our Lord and Emperor Charlemagne the Frank. No one but him must see it. They are words for his eyes only. At once.
Is he part of the Dark Brotherhood?
What sorcery is this? A spell? I am bewitched. If this was meant for Charlemagne, then what will become of him? I have to warn him of this treachery.
Message scrolls like this were often used to transfer messages securely. This one has a strange diagram on it consisting of a pentagonal shape with strange letters at each corner. When Anthony had opened the scroll, something strange happened. That something had been intended for the Emperor Charlemagne. Suspecting a plot against the Emperor, Anthony pledged that he would warn Charlemagne at all costs. create 2 saves. 814 AD. After Anthony briefly describes his mission, the monk informs him that Charlemagne was last seen in the audience with the bishop, in audience with the bishop in the visiting chamber. Anthony's presence is questioned by the monks, feeling that he has trespassed upon sacred ground. The monk seems rather subdued, perhaps out of respect, or perhaps out of fear. The monk cordially greets Anthony. However, he brings grave news of the loss of one of his order, who fell from the tower to his death. His tone is guarded, leaving Anthony wondering if indeed this is the truth. Elia. Pius Augustus. Oh, that is that's kind of a cool effect, even though it's really simple. Cradled in what appears to be a leathery hand lies a mysterious book. It is bound in human skin and intricately decorated with shrunken bones. It beckons and yearns to be possessed. I mean, yeah, we have to claim the tome of eternal darkness, apparently. Muffled voices emanate from inside the bishop's visiting chamber. However, the door is locked, and Anthony will need the bishop's key to enter and gain audience with Charlemagne. Visibly disturbed with grief and despair, the monk sobs pitifully. He recounts that this is not the only death to have occurred recently, and wonders if perhaps the order is being punished for a wavering in faith. You nearly said faith. A wavering in faith. Can I just go back upstairs? Or? Ah. Blue urn rests upon a shelf. Pick up? Yeah, sure, pick up. It's got the symbols on it. Somewhat addled by Anthony's distraction, the monk kindly requests to be left alone. While fumbling around, the urn slips from Anthony's stiff fingers, dashing itself into fragments as it hits the floor. A broken blue urn. A magical rune. Runes are the key element in creating spells. By collecting and combining runes in different ways, different spells can be created. Spells are magical incantations. I love how magical is spelled with a K here. It's a CK. Magical incantations that enhance a character's natural abilities. The spell list is an inventory of all the spell information that has been acquired. It will allow the player to select which spells to cast, examine, or assign to convenient quick spell buttons. Selecting this will allow the player to experiment with rune combinations and discover new spells. This section is an inventory of all the components of magical spells you have acquired. With this function, the player can review their current assignment of spells to the quick spell buttons. Alright. I've only got one. A bewildering array of books and tomes sorted neatly on a set of shelves, mostly books of a religious nature. They sit beneath a skein of dust, as if no one has touched them. Anthony reaches out for the medallion, but the monk says that it is a venerable artifact required for his research and should not be touched. To that I say... Phooey. Just beat up the monks. Not like they're gonna do anything about it. Okay, so... what exactly... This is the only other area I can go. Alright. The monk informs Anthony that the order is awaiting the arrival of the bishop so that the funeral rites may begin. There is much grieving to do since this is not the only recent death among the order. Okay, what do I do? It looks like I have to get that medallion. It's highlighted. I can't attack the monk. Can't do anything with his rune. So what do I do now? Faint warm sunlight filters into the room through these windows. Tiny dust motes drift, caught in the rays of the dying sun, fighting the growing shadow. Okay, is there a door I've missed somewhere? Like, I can only see that door. Yeah, is that a door? It's probably not. I probably can't get to it. Nope. Just take it. Who cares if he's using it for research? I can fucking just take it. Do I have to just keep bothering him, or what? just keep bothering him. How about that? Hey, hey, what are you doing? Hey, hey, what are you doing? What are you working on? What are you researching? Hey, what are you doing? Hey, hey. Okay. There's either there's something obvious or it's not obvious at all. Yeah, I'm clicking out the program, that's why I did that. Alright, hang on. Right. I'm having a look at the walkthrough, see what exactly... Okay, Anthony needs to get some weapons. I can even... Investigate the bookshelves on one end of the small second floor room. What do you... Really? What do you mean? This thing's a little bit broken. Okay, go up the stairs, find the Tome of Darkness, which I did. Returning to reality, pick up the blue urn and the Circle Power 3. And the Circle of Power 3. I've already picked up the urn. I can't pick this up. The monk doesn't want me touching it. Then what the fuck are you talking about? I'm touching it anyway. Okay, this is from IGN, and it's not making any fucking sense. So fuck that. I'll go to a different one. Okay. Fine, I guess I'll have a look at the video. Did something just not activate? Is that the issue? I'm looking at someone's playthrough. Okay, so they opened up the casket. I would never have thought to open the fucking casket while, you know, there's monks around. Right, a funeral casket made from unfinished wood. It is not properly sealed and can probably be opened. Yeah, sure, let's open the casket.
Oh my god, what is
What
it?
have happened? This devil's work. We should get out of here.
You have proven what we have feared the most. This poor man has been the victim of great evil. Look how his body has been defiled, as if something has burst out from inside him. Here, take this for your protection. And find the bishop. He must be informed of this horrible discovery.
Anthony has acquired a Scramasax. So now can I grab the fucking thing? He's become slightly zombified. Anything has acquired a circle of power. Circles of power. Describe the amount of power that a spell will have. The more points within that circle, the stronger the spell will be. Doo-doo. Right, okay. Right. Well, now what? Something about the books. Amongst the tomes and manuscripts, a book brings attention to itself, oddly pristine on the dusty shelf. It doesn't quite belong. Yeah, sure. It's one of those secret entrances using books. It's an interesting way to kill a zombie. Looks like you need a third spell. Torch. Grateful for his life, the monk tells Anthony what happened. He was carrying a sacred urn from the baptismal font when he was confronted by the bishop, who was brandishing a large blade and whose eyes burned with an evil fire. Frightened, the monk dropped the urn out of shock and ran. Returning to retrieve the urn, he found only the sword and the bishop had left behind. With thanks, he gives the bishop's sword to Anthony. Two-edged sword, eh? Broken piece of the urn. Okay, mix. What does that sound? Ah! Magormor. A carved stone tablet lies on the stone floor. Right, okay. What's that? Fucking thing. I'm hearing it like buzz. Every now and again, like my fan just starts buzzing. I'm not entirely sure how to, like, you know, fix it proper. Alright, what time is it now? It is 1:50. Okay. Runes cannot be understood without a codex. Without a codex, runes in your possession will remain a mystery. Yeah, still can't do it. Was that about Zelda? I have discovered spell 1. What exactly is this spell? The effects of this spell are unknown. Not all of its components are in your possession or have been identified.
Enter Zelda.
Ah, okay, so it repairs an item. Magic meter. This meter represents a character's magical energy. When a spell is cast, the level will get lower. This meter regenerates whenever the character is in motion. Alright. The stone has been glazed with an iridescent green shellac, making it shine with a disturbingly alien light. It is a strange sigil on its side.
Enter Zelda.
Okay. Slab of etched stone sits on the pedestal. Magical codex. Pick up. It's contained what appears to be a fountain. What sickly liquid What sickly liquid is this draining into the pool, trickling from the scum-encrusted spout? Filled red urn. I guess I gotta fill them up. Foul-smelling fountain. It becomes filled to the brim with the rank fluid. It is a lot heavier now and rife with phota. He's becoming more ghoulish. Ah. Okay. Amongst the books on the table rests an ancient scroll of what appears to be paper. Enchant item spell scroll. Alright. Clicking this allows players to assign their most used spells to a button. Yep, okay. It is accompanied by a small note. The note reads, "That which is broken shall be fixed. That which is dull will be sharp. Thus is the nature of the enchant item magic." Huh. That which is dull will be sharp, eh?
Enter by Selton. Enter by Selton.
Okay. Well, the urn appears to sit correctly in place on the pressure plate. It does not appear to be heavy enough to depress it.
So, you have come to return my book. Very well then. For your efforts, I promise a quick and merciful death.
Oh, please do infight. That'd be really hilarious. How you doing? You like a flood, buddy? I guess it was kind of like a flood, buddy. I could have let him live, but yeah, it was an abomination. A shrine to a god that bespeaks of an ancient evil that graced the earth before mankind walked its valleys. Man, I'm getting more zombified. Oops, press the wrong button. Okay. That was weird. The Trapper dimension sprawls in every direction, whilst in this place magic cannot be cast, and humans are subjected to odd phenomena. The portals cycle from color to color as time progresses, and only the quick will escape. Trappers have no eyes, but can sense sound very well. If Anthony can sneak past them, they won't be trouble. So basically just sneak past them. And everything will be fine. I need someone to help me. God, look at me. Oh my God. What's the chance they immediately kill me because I look like a hideous monster?
You are a fool for trying to save him, Anthony. His fate was decided many centuries ago, as is the fate of this world. Despite your
Colonel, what are you doing
there is
here?
little to save you from the power of Chitauri.
Well, that was Colonel Campbell's voice actor. Does that mean I now know the spells? Huh. So I can cast it on that. Cool. Also, it appears I can just press the left button. Alright. My sanity continues to lower. Alright. So I guess I'll leave it here. Right. I'll come back to this over the course of the weekend. But yeah, this is so far been pretty good. I mean, I got a little bit confused with some of the with some of the finding shit elements. It's definitely, definitely got some Resident Evil stuff to it, of course. You know, combining items and shit. But this is actually really good. I like it. Oops. So let us... Yep, want to stop emulation. There we go. Right. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to head off now. But thank you very much for watching. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for dropping by, say hello. Whatever you did, thank you very much. You're awesome. Hope you realize that. I'll be back again tomorrow. I think. Hang on, let me check what time. Let me check. I think I said it was going to be... Yep, 11 a.m. Okay. So at the same time I started today. I'll be back tomorrow. Oh yeah, gotta do the stretch again. Oh yeah, oh yes. All right. Now that aside, thanks again. As always, yeah, no matter where you are in the world, no matter what time it is, stay safe and have a nice day.